thanks for joining. I'm Georgia from Georgia's Shenanigans. Today we are going to make a necklace in a style that's trending at the moment. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but anyway, here we go. So we're going to be making this necklace. So you can see the pendant there, toggle clasp. On one side we've got rainbow tourmaline, and on the other side we've got stainless steel chain, which if you have a look, it's kind of textured. So these necklaces are great because the closure's at the front. So you pop it on, pull your hair out, pop your toggle through, and you're done. So I don't know if you can see that all that well, but and that's how they look. So you've got chain on one side and you've got beads on the other. So you'd make them roughly the same length, but you know, you could have more chain and less beads if you wanted to. It's entirely up to you. So I will get all this ready so I can show you how I made it, and I hope you enjoy. If you can like and subscribe would be fabulous. But here we go. Thanks very much. Okay, so here we go. I've already strung my beads. These are tourmaline beads, which I explained. So I've just grouped them in groups of 2, all the different colours. It's rainbow tourmaline, which they're really, really pretty. And we've got a length of a stainless steel chain. Decided to go with one that's a little bit patterned rather than something plain. We've got a pendant, we've got our toggle, some jump rings, some crimps, and some gimp wire or French wire. So I'm going to use that instead of guardians, and I'd rather have that than just having everything hanging off the wire. I'd rather have the gimp wire on there as well. So to begin, we're going to take off our, by the way, these are about 30 centimetres long, each one. It's better if they're kind of roughly the same length, but you know, it's up to you. You might want your chain to be longer than your bead section or vice versa, and that's fine. However you want it to be is fine. So on this end, we're going to join the chain to the beads. So we're going to pop that through there. Keep pulling it up until you've got something like that. I'm using these little funny little crimps again today. I'm not sure yet whether I'm going to continue to use them. The stainless steel ones appear to be better than the brass ones, but they also can be harder to close. So I'm undecided which ones are better. So we'll try and close this one if I can get it to sit still. I can't get it on the right angle. There we go, you hear that click? That's it clicking in and clamping onto the wire. Okay, so that's what we've got. We've got our chain attached to our wire. Always make sure that the link on your chain is properly closed. This is pretty well closed. Could maybe be closed a little bit more. Sorry, I can't see, the camera's in my way. Okay. Right, so that's what we've got. So we're going to slide our beads up, making sure that we tuck the tail in, tail of the wire. And on the other end, we're going to put the working half of the clasp. So we're going to pop our crimp on. Oops. Then our wire. And then I'm actually going to use a jump ring, so I need to make sure that the jump ring is properly closed. Using a little twisted wire jump ring. It's not quite closed. I've got to open it again anyway to put the piece of the clasp on, but okay, so we pop that on. You want to catch your jump ring in the loop, so make sure you do that. Pop it through 1 or 2 beads. I'm just going to go through one, I think. And you don't have to, you can cut it off at the crimp, but I always go through 1 or 2 beads, sometimes 3, just depends really. Now you want to make sure before you crimp it off that your beads aren't too tight. Messing this up, but anyway, sometimes things just don't go the way you want them to. Okay, I think we're okay now. So I'm just going to, oh, maybe we're not okay. We've still got a gap in the wire there that we don't want. And, you know, if I wasn't wanting to have the wire going through a bead, then this wouldn't be a problem. But because I like to have it going through a bead, it can be a little bit of an issue. Usually if you pull your crimp back down, okay, that should be good enough. If you pull your crimp away from your wire, like your gimp wire or your wire guardian, if you're using that, then you can usually tighten it up. Yeah, the jury's still out on these crimps. Don't know. I like the idea, but you know, how good are they really? So I'm wearing a few pieces myself that I've made using these crimps just to double check. Okay, so we've got plenty of play in that. It's okay. So now what we want to do is we want to finish off the ends. So in this jump ring, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put another jump ring on. With the clasp. Now the reason I'm doing this is because you need to be able to put the bar through the ring. And sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, you need to pull the bar plus what it's attached to through the ring. And that can be a little bit tricky. So another jump ring, put our toggle on, pop our pendant on. Oh, will this pendant go through this jump ring? That's a good question. Yes, it will. Only just, but it goes through. So now we're going to tighten up this jump ring. Sorry, close it up, I mean. I'm on a bit of a funny angle here because the camera's in front of me. Okay, so there we go. So now you need to pop this through. Now, this is what I mean. See how, let me do that again. When you pull your toggle through its ring, sometimes you've got to pull what it's attached to through as well. So you want to make sure that you've got plenty of room to do that. Now, see how the pendant's hanging the wrong way? I didn't consider that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it. So let's just see how this looks. Move it from that one. No, actually, that's not going to work what I'm thinking. What to do. I can't put it on that other jump ring because then that's going to interfere with being able to get the bar through the hole. So the only thing I can do is put another jump ring on this one. So let me just do that. I'll just grab one. This is only the second one of these necklaces that I've made. So we'll attach, the jump ring to this other one. Now it hangs properly. Okay, so that's the secret, is making sure that everything hangs the way it's supposed to. So there you go. That's a new necklace trend that's going on at the moment. I've seen quite a few with pearls for the beads, which is nice. I'm just not a pearl person. I much prefer the natural stones. But anyway, there you go, there you have it. So I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, would be fabulous. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks very much.